Kamen Rider, Toei's premier superhero franchise. Fuck Super Sentai and fuck what do they have? Ultra Space Sheriff. what do they got over
You
there?
about to say fuck Ultraman with your chest?
They don't own that. they don't own that. But yeah, when in the West, we are the premier superhero franchise over here is DC Comics and then Marvel Comics, and DC Comics has the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
What if we took Kamen Rider characters and fit them out into the mold of the Justice League character archetypes? Who would be who? Who would be the Superman? Who would be the Batman? Who would be the, I don't know, Alfred? who would be where? But that's today's video. I'm Cisco.
And I'm Molly.
Let's get off to it. Who is your Superman? If you could take a Kamen Rider character and make them Superman, who would it be?
That's interesting that you asked that.
Or like, sorry, who would be your Superman on your Justice League if you made a Kamen Rider Justice League?
Kamen Rider build.
Explain.
Okay, so while it would make sense that Sento should have been Batman, like explain why he's not. After you'll see why he's not when we get to my Batman. So Sento would play the role of the reluctant leader.
The reluctant leader.
Yeah, unlike Clark, who's like, I'm destined for this. He's like, I'm the smartest guy in the room, and I'm one of the most powerful. So I gotta be like, well, I'm gonna build a bunch of shit, and you guys come along.
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
No, fuck up. don't fuck up. I don't know. I feel like Sento could be a leader. He just.
Well, he kind of okay. No one on Team Build is really the leader.
No, everybody just does. They all hang out, but no one has designated roles.
Yeah.
Even though you could give them archetypes, but I feel like with my Justice League, Sento could be the kind of guy that's like, look, guys, I don't like any of you, but
we gotta do this shit.
My brain is telling me that we need to come together.
The weird pervy scientist in my head is saying something.
We must kill that dark side. So, who's with me?
All right, my Superman is A.G. Hino, Kamen Rider O's. Now, here's my reasoning, right? AG's whole mindset is that it's basically the Superman mindset. It's the mindset of somebody who's powerless, who desires the power to help the people around him. He's basically Clark if he didn't have powers, in a sense. He's already basically him if he didn't have powers. So when he gets the powers, he basically becomes the Superman of that show.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say Forza.
I didn't add Forza's not on my list at all. I love Forza, but he's not. He's a Teen Titans guy. He's more of a Teen Titans guy. He'd be the Beast Boy.
Let us know if you want to do a Teen Titans Kamen Rider roster.
Yeah,
or a Marvel one.
I very much see AG being a leader. One, he's very his powers are extremely versatile. So like, man's literally a one-man army. So like, he can very much be like the fucking powerhouse like Superman is. He can lead people. He does have that whole nice guy stick that Clark has, but he can snap. So it's like, he's not like a pushover. So like, yeah, that's why Eiji Hino, Kamen Rider O's is my Superman. Who is your Batman?
You're gonna like this one. My Batman is Kamen Rider Decade.
What?
Mental trauma. I could have said Kiva, but that's too on the nose. and I don't want to pick Kamen Rider Knight. Just because he's a Batman, doesn't mean he should be a Batman. The reason why I said Decade is he'd have a very interesting rapport with Build. While Build is like, it's like if Clark and Bruce were tired of each other's shit.
Yeah.
But like instead, like usually it's like Clark is like, hey, buddy, old pal. And hey, Bruce is like, don't touch me. This one's like, I want to kill you. I want to kill you too, but you're only alive because of the fate of the world. All right. And they just be constantly sizing each other. It's like, I should be the leader, but I don't care enough for this bullshit. So I'll let you do it, Sento. And then he'll just be sitting there like, look, killed a lot of writers in my day. All right, this dark side guy, it should be a piece of cake.
That's fair. My Batman is the one that you disrespected. My Batman is Kamen Rider Bill. Batman's listen. He's the smart guy. He's the smart guy, and he's kind of a detective in a sense. Well, I would have picked Double, but that's too that's too much. You gotta have the smart guy. Sento's the smart guy. I can see his rapport with Eiji being kind of like Eiji and Onk's thing, where it's like Eiji wants to be like the kind, hopeful hero to kids, where Sento wants to be that as well, but he doesn't. But he doesn't see Eiji's methods as direct enough, so they're constantly butting heads on how to do things. So that's like the way that I see that going down. Also, seeing Build and fucking O's back to back as like a duo, I need to see that one day. I need to see that one because their aesthetics are so different, but I feel like but they would look so good together, just like fighting back to back. And both of them, and it's different from Superman and Batman, where Superman could reasonably kill Batman because but like if Build and Eiji really wanted to fight, if Eiji and Sento really wanted to fucking fight, it'd be a good ass fight. Like,
to be fair, my Batman could kill my Superman.
He'd beat the shit out of Bill. But like, still, that's my Superman and my Batman. Who is your Wonder Woman?
My Wonder Woman is Kamen Rider. I just pushed you that. Revise. You're
okay. Why is your Wonder Woman revised?
You get a 2-in-1 because you get the passionate, like nice side of Wonder Woman. That would be that would be Revy, and Vice would be
the chaotic kill you side.
I want to kill someone, and then. The other two would have to be like, so you'd have Build and Kid, and they're just like, oh sweet Jesus, why are you?
Good God, why are they here?
But meanwhile, while they're fighting, you can also get a part where Revy's like, hey, look, I know you two don't like each other, but that dark side's coming.
and then Vice is like, I want to eat his face. I want to eat his face. I want to eat that nigga's face.
And he's got arguably the power to beat Kamen Rider Satan, so that's kind of like Wonder Woman.
He's on the par in terms of power. Yeah. All right. My Wonder Woman is Kamen Rider Sabella.
Whoa.
All right.
Damn it! Wait!
Did you not put any women?
Wait! Remove Revise immediately. I completely forgot there were women in Kamen Rider. I'm sexist. Okay, wait. Remove Revise. Revise is not here. Okay, it is immediately. It's either Sakura or Valkyrie. It's either Sakura Valkyrie, okay? I completely forgot there were women in this show. Yeah, Sakura or Valkyrie. Oh my God.
But yeah,
either or, because Sakura or Valkyrie would just beat the shit out of the other two, and they're equally strong. I think Sakura would match Diana's personality a little more, but in terms of power, I gotta give it to Valkyrie. So that's why I could go either way. But those are my two picks for Wonder Woman. Go ahead.
So Sabella, I think because of like her upbringing as like the warrior meant to like train to like kill niggas in like a cave and shit. So like that's very much in line with Diana's origin. Personality wise, she's very stern and cold, but can be very compassionate. The problem with Saber is that they only let her show that compassion to her fucking brother. That's the only problem with Saber, because they showed her to be so cold and calculating when she was evil, but the only compassion she showed was to her brother. And it's like, bro, I understand that, but like it was to a point where you thought they were fucking, thought they were fucking type of shit. So like, I want her to be able to show that same compassion to other people. And still have that.
How would she interact with the other people in your list?
Bro, it would be so funny because Sento and Eiji, because Sento is snarky as fuck. He has a massive ego. but like he's still a nice guy, and AG is like poster boy, nice guy, and then Sabella's just sitting there like, look at you, look at you, like just roasting both of them. Like, look at this standoffish, cold as fuck, cold as fuck. It's like dry wits. That's all I fucking want. Like she's the straight man to the Sento would be the straight man, but she'd be like the opposite side of the AG spectrum, completely open and kind,
So
closed
she's
up.
the Bruce.
Yeah, she's the Batman of the shit. Yeah, she's the Batman, but she kind of takes up the Wonder Woman role to me because her personality does like the way that I want her.
She's a woman.
Also, vagina. Who's your Aquaman?
Straight to
My list is different than yours.
my straight to Aquaman. It is Gaim.
Wow, why?
Yes, but this is before he becomes God. This is hip hop dancing, booty twerking guy. I wanted to depower him a little bit. I feel like Guy would just be like the reluctant, another reluctant hero.
Yeah,
but like he has enough like golden retriever energy to be like to differentiate himself from Sento and Tsukasa.
Fair.
So it's just like, guys, like we've all established, we all don't want to be here, but I trust you guys enough to pull through.
So come on, you guys. The power of friendship.
Please, because my city's about to get destroyed by parademons, and I'm very much not like that. Don't let me become God.
All right. So my Aquaman is also Kamen Rider guy. Kamen Rider guy. Look, Kota just has that vibe where it's set up the exact same way.
He's very much brave and the bold Aquaman.
Yes, like his whole like this is my stage. like it's just very much all of that. So like personally, I would and I even see Atlantis and Zawame to be very similar in terms of how they're closed off from the rest of society, and how everything that goes on there is so like interpersonal for everyone for everyone there. And his aesthetics are so different from everyone else on the team, just like Aquaman. Like Aquaman, honestly,
he stands out.
He very much stands out.
Fishman.
So like Orange Samurai, man.
Orange Samurai.
Like come on, like. So like I just very much same as you, very much not God guy. Like basically just like you can give him Kiwami so he can have the final form like everyone else does, but like not man of the beginning guy. Like not that. But yeah, that's my Aquaman. All right, who is your Flash?
This was the hardest one for me because I remember like Kamen Rider literally has a bunch of speedsters. Yeah. So it's either going to be Kabuto, but then I'm like, Then it was going to be Drive, but then he'd be too much like Barry. He'd literally be the Barry Allen of the group. Like, them niggas just like too close. The only difference is the dead parent thing.
Yeah.
That's literally the only. He's got an iris. He's got a son. Yeah. Like the whole thing.
But Drive's a better character.
Of course, he's a better character than Barry. What I picked 01 because one, he's a speedster. B, he'd be the comedian of the group. This is a pre-Linda, pre-Linda the Wally. So this is a young fresh art. If you wanted to give him a Linda, I would make it Izu. So I would make it Izu. Like, oh my God, Izu! No, please, don't touch my Izu. Please. Yeah. And he also kind of fills in the Batman role in terms of money, like where they're going to stay and shit. Like he's like, I built a watchtower with my money. It's the satellite.
I built the satellite with my money.
He put a chair and a desk in there. It's like Hall of Justice in the satellite Zaya. Deal with it. And yeah, he would be the heart.
My Flash is Kamen Rider Valkyrie.
Wait, that makes sense.
Yeah, my Flash is Kamen Rider Valkyrie. She's a scientist like Sento, so they'd butt heads a lot with how they want to do things. But she's kind of cold and calculating, like fucking like Sabella.
And they're also women.
And they're also women, so they can relate on that. Oh, you have a vagina? You have a vagina? Cool. So like yeah, that's how they would be very fast friends. Another like click for like a flat. Well, no, I'll get to that later. But yeah, her powers are very much speedster-esque. She's the cheetah. Her suit is very cool. It would fit with everybody's. Like she would very much. She can also do comedy. She can do it, but it would be more dry wit than anything else. Yeah, but yeah, that's my Flash. It's a Kamen Rider Valkyrie. Your Green Lantern.
I like this one. So my Green Lantern is Deno.
Whoa.
Yes. Because the reason why I say Deno is because he basically has the emotional spectrum in his brain. All the imaging are different emotions.
Wow.
So it's like how Kyle, or sometimes Hal, has every other ring, but instead of space, it's time. So he could easily have gone through. Let's say these are Kamen Riders that exist in the DC universe and have just replaced the Justice League outright. He would be there. He would be able to go throughout every historical point in past and present and future and see what Darkseid has done, and then like, oh no,
it's not good. We gotta go.
So it's between him and Tsukasa. So it's like, if something happens, we can either retreat in other dimensions or other times. Yeah, and again, because he has different, imaging, he can just switch the powers and the thing.
All right, I see that. My Green Lantern is also Kamen Rider Deno.
We did not plan this. This is wild.
I swear to God, he's like, don't tell me who your Kamen Rider is. He's like, don't tell me who the fuck you picked. I'm like, yeah, all right, bet. And then that's twice in a row now. But yeah, Deno is honestly the perfect. Like his powers are versatile enough to where it's like they're straightforward, but also versatile enough to where he could very much hold his own in a fight.
You think they're as creative as Green Lantern?
No. But like,
which Lantern do you think he specifically would be?
He would very much be. He's very much like the fucking Kyle Rayner. Of the fucking Green Lanterns, like just Ryotaro in itself. He's supposed to be like the fuck up soft boy of the team. Because that's what Ryotaro acts like. That's what he is. He grows confidence over time, and that's kind of what his arc would be if we were doing this. His arc would be like growing self confidence and shit like that, and like having to overcome all that self doubt with the help of like Ryotaro, all that shit, and then the Taros shenanigans would all go down. But yeah, that's my Green Lantern is Kamen Rider Deno. And last but not least, who was your Martian Manhunter?
Oh, it's double.
Oh,
because I feel like they'd be the most divorced out of the group. They'd be like, we don't belong here. we're a nerd and a cop. Like we don't do this. So we're severely out of our league. But then Philip would be like, the library.
The library.
Shut it up. we can fly. It's kind of like John. John's very powerful, but like they don't really address it.
That's fair. That's very fair.
And you get a 2-in-1.
You do get the 2-in-1. Get the 2-in-1. All right. My Martian Manhunter is Kamen Rider Wizard.
Ooh.
Haruto he's a superhero. And he does like he's not opposed to working with other people, but he's very much the standalone, like I don't need friends type superhero. He has Nito, but like he doesn't really like Nito. He doesn't really like Beast all that much. So being like the kind of loner that he is, you'd be like, listen, and this you'd be the most reluctant to join the team. You'd be like, no, thank you. No, I don't want this. And then she slowly get around to it. And like, once again, it's like, that nigga's strong. That nigga's wild strong. Like he'd definitely be like the John of the group. Only like, instead of being weak to fire, his power. Like, he draws power from the fire. I am fire. But yeah, those are our Kamen Rider Justice League. Mine being Superman, being Eiji Hino Kamen Rider O's. My Batman being Kamen Rider Build. Bella, my Aquaman, Kamen Rider Gaim. My Flash, Kamen Rider Valkyrie. Green Lantern, Kamen Rider Dino. Martian Manhunter, Kamen Rider Wizard.
Mine would be Kamen Rider Build for Superman. Kamen Rider Decade for Batman. Kamen Rider Kamen Rider John. Sakura.
Genie.
Genie. Sakura. From Revice. 01 is Flash. Green Lantern is Steno. Aquaman is Gaim. And Martian Manhunter is Double.
Thank you guys for watching this video.
And if you want us to do a Marvel or Teen Titans edition, let us know.
Subscribe. Let us know. Please go like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of your video and your roster for if Kamen Riders replace the Justice League. Go wash your hands and drink some water because your lips are fucking chapped. Bye.